Hello everybody, and welcome to another episode of Fahzaly Advice. Thank you so much for joining me, and I truly do appreciate all of your support. I know I say this every single episode, but it needs to be stated because without you, I would not be able to do what I love doing. And the fact that you support one of my most important passion projects, this podcast, means the absolute world to me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you all so very much. And I truly hope that you have found value in what I have said and what I will say continuing on in this particular podcast. Now, let's get on into our very first submission, which is brought to us by Gaming Mommy. And they write, "Dear Fahza, my husband and I are both avid gamers and we regularly watch your streams. Thank you for that. Because of this, we found out about your podcast, Fahzaly Advice. Both of us are also parents and have 2 kids. One is 17, the other is 8. We love both of them dearly, and recently, our 17-year-old, who has been playing games like Fortnite since he was 13, has talked about an interest in content creation. During one night while our parents were over, they saw our son playing Fortnite and talking to his friends about one day being a content creator after college. This led to a big disagreement about our parenting and how we are letting video games ruin our son, which led to my husband asking them to leave and that they need to apologize. This left me in a really bad place mentally, making me think that I am a bad parent. Am I being unreasonable for thinking this? My husband at the moment is livid and isn't necessarily an unbiased party in the matter, so I want an outside opinion. Is there something wrong with letting my child play video games and consider a future in an unorthodox career? Sincerely, Gaming Mommy." Alrighty then, let's get on into this, shall we? Now, Gaming Mommy, and of course to your husband as well, if they do have a chance to watch this particular podcast, I want to say thank you to both of you for watching my content in general. It does mean the absolute world to me that you support me. Now, this is actually a subject that I have talked about in an extensive matter, both on and off stream. When it comes down to it, your choice in career, your child's choice in career, whatever dream they choose to pursue, you as a parent should attempt to nurture this dream in any way, shape, or form. Why? Because it's not about the fact that they're chasing after something that might not fit into the purview of others. It might not fit into their expectations, but it's not about fulfilling other people's expectations. Life is about the exploration of self, about what you want, and about how you view the world and all of its experiences. And the only way that that can grow is by experiencing life in all that it has to offer, in the good and the bad, by making mistakes and by stepping in the shit, essentially. So, when it comes down to it, let your child explore their options. Just because it's unorthodox doesn't mean that it might not lead to a success. We live in a world where there is all ways and shapes to be able to succeed. And success is a definition that is unique to the individual. Your parents, in all honesty, in this instance, are wrong. And I am going to say something that many people will not agree with me here, because there are many people that are stuck and brainwashed into the mentality of they have to work this idea of what an orthodox job is, of what it is to be a 9-to-5, and that is what life entails. But the truth is, that is a brainwashing mindset of those that are unable to break through the idea of they can be anything they absolutely wanted. If that is what they want to be, then bully for them, and hopefully they reach the heights that they want to. But they have no right to dictate others and how they choose to see the world, because they're not the ones that are going to be living the life for that individual. And this is something that I state so many times in stream. It's not about what other people say. When it comes down to an individual's life and their autonomy, it's about them and what they want to see in life. And the only way they're going to see it is by making the choices for themselves and exploring for themselves without really worrying about the opinions of others, about whether or not it's orthodox, unorthodox, whether or not it fulfills expectations or not, because it's not about